Gorillaz concept is one for mavericks. It's a way of people who would never have a chance to work together being able to ally behind the cartoons. And so we don't. If we have a master plan, it's a very vague one, but it's more kind of like put a track up and there's a discussion, and there's only a few people who could really get that tune, you know. Like with De La Soul, they're mavericks in hip hop, but they understand pop as well. So I think that's why that worked on Feel Good.
Laughing gas, these hazmats, fast cats, lining them up like ass crack. Ladies, ponies at the track, it's my chocolate attack. Shit, I'm stepping in harder this year. Yeah, bear repping in harder this year. Watch me as I gravitate. Ha 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 ha.
It's about demons. It's about the way they've descended upon the earth. Whereas the other record was really quite ephemeral. This one's more direct.
All I wanna hear is the message beat. My dreams, they gotta kiss me 'cause I don't get sleep, no.
It comes from all the things I'm into, I suppose. Anything from Hanna-Barbera to Studio Ghibli to things I see walking down the street every day to movies. There's a bit of Keith Richards in there somewhere, probably. And it comes from everywhere. I can't remember.
Last time we ventured very briefly on the road behind a screen. That's not something that we want to do this time. But to be honest with you, we haven't kind of worked out how to do it. You see, Gorillaz poses or gives us great advantages, but also poses difficulties. And one of those is how do we recreate it without us being kind of visible?
We thought of a few ways of playing live, but they're just very expensive and logistically very complicated. But we're working on a couple of different ideas at the moment.
Love forever, love is free, let's turn forever, you and me. Windmill, windmill for the land is everybody in.
I don't see the biggest bands in the world really developing much over their careers these days, and I find, you know, not compared to like the Beatles or the Who or the Stones. Not the Stones develop much, but okay. But you know what I mean? It's kind of, I don't want to name names or anything, but anymore. I don't do that anymore. But there just isn't that sort of sense of adventure, and I think that comes from people. They don't feel they need to, because it seems like the image is their image. And what they've got to say, I don't think what we've got to say is that important as musicians. I think what the music we make is the most important thing.
Don't shout, shit it, get it. Keep high your captains in it, steady, watch me navigate. Don't shout, shit it, get it. Keep high your captains in it, steady, watch me navigate.
It never really became a deal with DreamWorks. It was we were talking with them for a long time about doing
a film. It was a deal.
Well, yeah. Yeah, nothing was signed.
Yeah, but we worked on it for 2 years.
Yeah, we did. We did a lot of work on a film.
We were working with them. It didn't work out for us. Maybe we weren't ready to make the film. I mean, we still intend to make it, but maybe we'll do it in a different way this time.
Windmill, windmill for the land, turn forever hand in hand. Take it all, live on your stride. It is taking voting down. Love forever, love is free. Let's turn forever, you and me. Windmill, windmill for the land is everybody in.
But whatever happens, we disappear. I mean, we come out of the shadows occasionally to sort of help the idea along, but essentially it's not about us. It's about music and visuals.